You had talked a little bit about just the different, way that the NFL is going, right? In terms of big safeties hitting hard, the Cam Chancellor, shout out to him, but you also brought up Damontae Kazee. Obviously just got suspended for the rest of the season and was upheld, which is still crazy to us. But just as a whole, man, what is the new coaching point, or how are you guys talking amongst yourselves about how to play those type of situations going forward now that we've seen what they're willing to do from a penalty standpoint in terms of ejecting him, but then also suspended him, where now we're talking about him losing, six figures in money on top of everything as well, man. So like, what's that conversation like for you guys as safeties now?
Man, it's it's really hard, man. It's really hard. I mean, already the target that we're allowed to hit is so small, and the time that we're even allowed to hit that target is so small that, I mean, it's almost like short of telling a guy to just let him catch the ball first and turn up field and then tackle. I mean, it's almost getting to that point.
Yeah.
I know it's an offensive league. Everyone wants to see the splash plays. Everyone wants to see more touchdowns. I get that. But, it is a really difficult thing to coach now, because you can be in perfect position, but what you're able to do under the letter of the law is almost nothing now. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's what it's looking like. Yeah. Like Kazee asked after that play. Kazee's asking, okay, do I just let him catch the ball then?
Right.
And you almost have to say yes, because he's in a vulnerable position. He's reached out for the ball. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you can do besides attack the ball, right? I think that's the only gray area in a lot of these rulings, that you can still attack the ball. So I've seen multiple times, I'll use another guy. I use like Minka, or even in this last game, Landon Roberts. He's running and he hit a guy, right? He hit a quote unquote defenseless receiver, but his arms are out.
Yeah.
And
he fired back on him too.
And so I think what you're going to start seeing is a lot more acting jobs where guys know they're not going to get the ball, but if they're reaching their arms out, now all of a sudden I can hit this dude. And unfortunately, that's what it's getting to. That's it. There's always going to be a reverse
flop. I like it.
There's always going to be a reaction to anything, to any rule that's implemented. And I think that's what it's going to get to. I think you're going to see a lot of guys starting to hit guys with their arms out.
Yeah. Because, we were literally looking at the play, and I'm like, Kazee is in perfect position. He makes a great read and break on the ball. If anything, you're like, why are you putting that ball in that position? But at the same time, I mean, the way that they penalizing you guys over there on that defense side of the ball is crazy, man. So, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm not immune. I've had to fight 2 different fines this year. One for a accidental face mask, and one for you wouldn't have even known the play. I was just rushing a punter, and I made accidental contact with the helmet, and I had a fine on it. So it's like, you just, dude, it's there's a lot of fines you don't hear about.
And they're gonna hit you with he's a repeat offender. Yeah, that miles he's a repeat. You're like, what? What? Where'd you get that from?
That's what we said about Kazee. I don't remember any of the 4 or 5 hits that they fined him for this year.
Offender.
I don't remember them at all.
Yeah.
We're all repeat offenders. I'll tell you that.
Sheesh, man.
If you're playing this game, you're a repeat offender already.